how do we work out the number of sessions that we recommend? Hi, I'm Rebecca from Back to Balance, chiropractor here, and I've been working here for about 15 years. So I thought I'd do a little video about how we decide how many sessions we recommend to you. I think sometimes people think we might just pluck things out of the air. We don't. It's a very, very well thought out and strategic thing that we have to do to work out how many sessions we think you might need. Now, it's also how long is a piece of string. Your body's healing is very, very dependent on many, many factors. However, I thought it'd be a good idea to give you some of the things that we look for and we ask you about in your new client consultation and what we measure in the examination part. So you can obviously understand someone's age. The younger you are, usually the quicker you heal and respond. The older you are, the slower your body is to respond. Not always, but age is a factor. How long the problem has been going on for, either how long you feel like the problem's been going on for, or how long we actually think the problem's been going on for. Sometimes they are a bit different. Also, the level of pain you're in. The higher the level of pain, often the more number of sessions it's going to take to get your body feeling better. Also, if there's several areas of the body that we need to address. The body has only a certain amount of energy and capacity to heal. If it has to direct it to several places, it's obviously going to be slower. How much movement or lack of movement or dysfunction there is in the body. This is why we do quite a thorough physical examination on you. How much stress you have in your life, what is required of you, how many kids you've got, how many pets you've got, how much emotional stress is going on, what do you do for a job, what's your living. Also, what the research shows. Obviously, we do know certain conditions respond faster than other conditions, so we look at what the research shows. Also, are you regularly going to be aggravating the problem? Sometimes we can't always stop that. So again, our recommendations are based on you trying to get on with your life without having to quit your job or something. How much activity levels and health status you have. The healthier you are, the better nutrition you have, the more you go out and exercise, the more relaxed and better sleep you generally get, the faster you're going to heal. If there's anything permanent, so things like degeneration, osteoarthritis, wear and tear, if that's present, one, it tends to mean the problems have been building up for a while, but it also tends to reduce the healing rate down as well. What your goals are, if you just want to be able to walk down the road, very different recommendations to if you want to run the marathon. So your actual health aim is really important to us, which is why we always ask you. Also, have you responded to things like chiropractic or osteopathic care in the past? If you've responded well, that bodes well. We tend to drop the recommendations. If you've had previous care in the past, we tend to reduce and drop the recommendations because you tend to respond better. Your body remembers. So we like that. It's got muscle memory and your nervous system has memory. And how balanced your life generally is. And you can see there's so many factors about how and why we recommend the number of sessions that we recommend. It's based on so many factors and why our history and consultation examination is so in depth is because these help point the way to how you will be able to respond or not, so that we can meet your expectations and that you know how many sessions we're going to think your body's going to take to respond.